This is Gilmer, and this is episode 12 of my Let's Play 30 Years War, and we're pretty far into the game already. 10 years, and then 20 years left. And currently, the 30 Years War is I'm playing the Holy Roman Empire, and our main enemy at this point is the Danish king and his forces. We've beaten him a couple of times over here in this area. He was hanging around right in this little area, and we beat him twice and kind of forced him back out of this area. He left of his own volition. We didn't destroy him or anything, but I think he realized that he didn't have a very good chance of beating us with his forces. His power of his army was about 800 or 900, and I have two forces here that are over 1,300. One's 1438 and one's 1359, and we kind of had these two cities bracketed, and there really wasn't much else he could do. So he kind of moved off. He moved off over here towards Magdeburg or Havelberg or Lübeck. I'm not sure which one. I'm not sure if he split up his forces. I'm not even sure if he might have even come down here to Halberstadt. Either way, the war's going very well for us, and we haven't done anything too decisive, but their combat power is a little slightly over 1/3 of what our combat power is, and we're doing pretty well. And we're gonna keep on going just to see if we can bring this to a good conclusion. If you noticed, if you I guess you can't really hear, but I have the sound back on. I did turn the sound back on. It was driving me crazy not having the sound on. Let's look at the messages. Some merchants give support to us, +1 war supply. We are besieging Hanover, but achieved nothing yet. The Wallenstein detachment has arrived in Göttingen. That's here. Cordoba army has suffered 2 hits from foul weather and or exhaustion, and so did the Wallenstein army. We have used 4 money in the upkeep, and landmine and expert gunner was unsuccessful, so we have already ordered those decisions again to try to get a breach in Hanover, and hopefully that will work out. F5, F6, nothing. F2, what our replacements look like? Not bad. And anyway, hold on just a second. I'm gonna get up. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. If I tried to pause the video, the program I use actually cuts it in two or does something really funny, so I just left it running. And I was just checking the door. I thought somebody was at the door, but they weren't. So anyway, we look like we're in good shape for replacements whenever they get to a point where they can rest. Our replacements are in good shape. It's just that they need to, relax in a city or something. Hopefully, he'll get some replacements here, and he will get some replacements after we get Hanover. So let's go ahead and save this turn and execute. I just want to say thank you everybody for watching. I know you have plenty of videos out there to watch, and I do appreciate you watching mine. I know it's not a huge amount of people out there, but there are some fairly dedicated people out there. I just really appreciate it. And nothing happened. And the church bells. Let's see. The peasants support our cause. 1 EP. Texan come. Imperialist support decreases in Spain. Don't know why, but I'm sure that some people get sick of fighting a war. And these two decisions were unsuccessful again. So we'll keep at it. Eventually, they will either surrender or we'll get a breach. He is active. Let's go ahead and put him on offensive maneuvers and see if we can't just one turn and we'll be there. And let's move him up. And did I look at the messages yet? I did look at the messages. So there are no options to try to make money. We got a pretty good amount of money though. Where are our troops? There's a couple of troops in Augsburg. If we move them up, maybe to Nuremberg, have them enter the structure there. And we have one group of soldiers down here. Let's look at that. Those guys. It says Gauchier, Arquebusiers. Speed, fastest. Combat power, deadly. These guys sound like they can hold their own in a battle. Alright. So most of this land down here has been taken. Oh, Tom Fleming told me I'm missing out on this. So let's not forget to do this, especially around cities, because you never know. You start losing your cities and due to disloyalty, and before you know it, you're unable to get them back. So he's inactive anyway, so I couldn't assault with him, but it'd have been nice. Let's execute another turn. It's July of 1628. That means it's really about 19 and a half more years left, because it started in, wait a minute, January of 1618, so maybe it's 18 and a half years left. Yeah, something like that. I don't know. Halberstadt. Ooh. And he's inactive. Oh well. What do we have? Let's try landmine again. Look at that. 193. Oh, they're down to 154. Does he have artillery enough? He does. He has demi cannons. So when we get a chance, we're going to start dropping some landmines and expert gunners on them. We made a breach in Hanover. We inflicted 5 hits to the enemy during the siege of Hanover. The Protestants succeeded in retreating before battle in Halberstadt. Catholic League detachment has arrived in Nuremberg. Not much. Upkeep costs 4. Oh, the landmine decision. Oh, we just got that breach on our own. The landmine decision didn't even work. That's all right. So let's do this again. On one turn, I only have one of these available. So it's not like I have a whole bunch of those. Oh, I'm going to have to play it on Baden-Baden. I like saying that. Baden-Baden. F5, F6. Nope, nope, nope. See, the replacements are looking in good shape. Bavaria, we have the replacements. He just needs to find a place to rest. And Hanover would be a good place to rest. Let's execute August 1628. Plus, he needs to become active. I need an active general. I'm going to keep playing this Let's Play because that random gamer is playing Civil War II. Looks pretty interesting. I'm almost to the point where I want to just watch his Let's Play as opposed to doing this. What I'm going to do, since Tilly is not active again, I'll move up there, have him on assault, so as soon as he gets there, he'll assault. And I don't know if I can assault him or not, or assault Halberstadt or not, but let's give it a try. Thought I heard the rain. I don't guess it's raining. I thought it was raining. It's probably the sound coming through my headsets for some reason. Some kind of sounds coming through my headsets. Upkeep has cost 4. An attempt unsuccessful. Blah, 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 blah. Let's try it here. Since it's not working there. And since he's active. And there's really not much else to do. I've got plenty of war supply, so I don't really need to sell or buy war supply. Because I have more war supply than money. So I don't really need that. I only have this to buy for units. I don't really have anything else to spend money on. What is there anything? I guess I could do these, but these are just EPs. Mercenary infantry. Mercenary arquebusiers. Sure, why not? Alright, let's save this turn and execute again. You know, this game goes really quickly if you stick at it. It'll go pretty quickly because this is only my 12th episode of Let's Play, and I've already done over 10 years. So, and that's what, 120 turns. So it goes pretty quickly. I think I'm averaging about 10 turns an episode, which is, you know, a lot different than my other Let's Plays. In my Rise of Prussia, I think I was doing 3 a turn, or 3 an episode. In 10 All Wars, I think I maybe did two turns an episode. And same with Rise of Prussia. I mean, not Rise of Prussia, but Revolution Under Siege Gold, 2 to 3 turns per episode. This one's about 10. Not as much to do, but still pretty interesting. Ooh. Ooh. They surrendered. Nicely done. Although we don't get any seniority for them just surrendering, we do get victory points and morale. See, surrender and disband +1. Final amount 117. So it's time for him to come to castle. Oh, and they repaired the breach that they had. Oh well. As there was no breach in the enemy structure, because they managed to repair a breach. The Cordoba army has arrived in Hanover on day 9. Upkeep costs 4. You gain control of Hanover and region Hanover. You gain control of Hanover and region Hanover. It's, I know it sounds funny to say have it repeat like that, but as I mentioned before, one's a city and one's a fort. But it's still kind of funny when you read it like that. And we didn't do these. We recruited some mercenaries though. That's a fairly strong little force in Göttingen. What I was going to say is I didn't do this. I thought I was doing this every turn, but I guess I forgot to do it one turn. Play it on Baden-Baden. Over here. What about up here? Yes, on Hanover. And then Gütersloh. I don't know what that means. We don't have any leaders that are prisoners, so we can't use that. But we could build some of these. But he's almost at his full strength, and he is too. They're not really at their full strength though, are they? We could order another unit. I wish I could order some more artillery, like Tom Fleming was mentioning. I think it was Tom Fleming was mentioning I needed more artillery. I can't buy any more. So we're going to move down here and besiege Castle, and hopefully we'll take Halberstadt. Let's put him on assault just in case we get a breach in the meantime. And F6, F5. No. Let's save the turn and execute. They say they found water on Mars. That's pretty interesting. They call it water. I hope it's the same thing as water. I mean, I hope it has the same chemical makeup as water. If it has the same chemical makeup as water, then I agree with everything they say, but I got a feeling that the chemical makeup is not the exact same as the water we have here. It might be. I might be wrong. I mean, they called it water. I mean, is it H2O or whatever? Don't know. We're besieging Halberstadt. Wallenstein called off the assault because there's no breach. Bavarian army has suffered 30 hits from exhaustion and cold weather. What is he doing up there? Did I build him up there? Maybe I did. Upkeep costs 4 money. We take control of Protestant properties. An attempt at expert gunner was unsuccessful. So let's try it here. So things are just kind of... I know I put it on the default settings, which are probably very easy, which is kind of... it's kind of a disappointment when I watch that random gamer. He puts it on freaking hardest difficulty on every single setting, and he still wins. He would have beaten to end all wars if it hadn't been for that last little event that was played that cost him 10 morale. He was beating it there. I think he would have taken Paris. Of course, he still should have, in my opinion, promoted Hindenburg up the ladder a long time before he did it. Hindenburg would have been eating people alive for years. Oh, it's December. In tax income, tax income. The sport to our cause and strong in Austria. We've got plenty of money. Not much to buy. Achieve nothing. Cost 4 money. Expert gunner. Halberstadt. He's inactive. Son of a biscuit eater. Well, he is active. What's that? No, he's not. None of them are active. Never mind. Expert gunner. Lemon. Maybe we'll get it. And did it say? F5, F6. Nope. No help from the emperors or no help from Spain or the Pope. Let's execute. It's December of 1628. I know I'm kind of running through these moves, but there's really not much else to do. I guess oh, well, wait a minute. I do want to do this. I keep forgetting to do this. Convert to Catholic. And Gütersloh. There's still some down here. Vienna. Oh, I was cursoring over the Bethlen Gabor thing. I was wondering why Vienna was such a hotbed for Protestantism. All right, let's save. Let's stride forth confidently into the year of 1629, 11 years in. Wonder how many generals died of old age during this war. Oh, we got a surrender in Halberstadt. Their morale's at 75, and my morale is at 118. And it's January. How much supply do I have? Whoa. I don't have any supply. Wait a minute. Oh, Castle's the one that has a size 4 depot. So let's move him back. 65 days. Mounted arquebusiers. What are these? These are pikemen, musketeer. Let's leave them. I really don't have anything to buy, though. I mean, some more arquebusiers, I guess. Some more cuirassiers. But I've got so much money. And 4 pikemen to buy it on. Pay it, buy them with the money I have. So I really need some supply. Oh, he's got a good supply. We'll move that one up there. He's coming back, so there's no sense in splitting his supply off from him. We'll go ahead and save. Let's go ahead and execute the turn. Proceed to next turn. And well, I've had a couple of suggestions on what Let's Plays I should do. Somebody asked if I was thinking about doing one for um, um, Pride of Nations, Glory of Nations. I can't remember what it was. That's the grand campaign of that runs for about 70 years. That you take on the role of the leader of one of the 8 or 10. No, it's 10. That's right. 10 great superpowers. And it's not just war; it's the economy, it's everything. And I thought about doing that, and I do want to do one of those. And that random gamer has kind of stolen my thunder by jumping into Civil War II. I was kind of thinking about doing something like that next. And then somebody else asked if I was, obviously still need to finish up my Revolution Under Siege Let's Play, and then I don't know, Birth of America, Wars in America, something like that, maybe. Show a little bit of the Revolutionary War in the United States, and the U.S. went up against Great Britain. And of course, Great Britain was fighting wars pretty much all over the globe at the time, and that's why they they couldn't devote enough attention to the colonies that they had. So the Revolutionary Army got to the point where they were on equal footing with help from the French, obviously, and they ended up winning that war and got their independence. But I think I would be doing a little bit of it. Everybody here a little bit of injustice if I didn't mention that Great Britain obviously could not um, devote its full energy and focus on 13 colonies when they had so many other things going on in the world. So but that's life. You have situations that arise where you're able to take advantage of the situation, especially in war. I think in every single war that there are situations that are taken advantage of, and you'd be foolish not to. So that's what happened. So let's see. We may ask Spain for help again. Well, I don't know who that guy is, but he sure has given us a lot of aid. Received yearly decisions. I don't know what those yearly decisions are, other than just these here, but I guess some of these might just replenish after a year, but I don't really use obviously the ones that just go after a year. Let's oh, he's locked. Let's see. Let's go ahead and put him on assault. You never know. Another guy. And he's at 991. He's way down. He's out of supplies. Why? That's that red letter, and he's way out of supply. This little supply unit's gaining supply a little bit. Yeah. Gotta get some supply. I guess I could have stayed there and built a depot. How many days? 41. Let's go back and build some depots, and maybe that'll help. I'll use these empty supply carts to build a depot. Because what is the supply at right now? Current supply is 4. That's not enough to support him, but we'll see. We'll see what we can do. What's his supply look like? He's got 2 empty ones. He has no supply. F2, F3, F4. I'm not gonna panic yet because I've had my supply that low before and managed to make it out. So we'll see. Execute the turn. It's February 1629. And like I was saying before, in the Revolutionary War for the United States, there's always situations where you take advantage. In the 7 Years' War, there were plenty of situations that were taken advantage. Obviously, the French were, focused a lot on their colonies during the 7 Years' War, and they ended up losing that. And they also basically, I believe, lost the 7 Years' War, and they called it the French and Indian War in the New World. But it's at France, I think, found that it was unable to, divide its attentions to so many different places, and had a lot of trouble, um, you know, beating off Great Britain in that war. Beating off. Sorry about that. I got a dirty mind. The Spanish king has sent help to the emperor. Received income from Bavaria. The peasants support our cause. Thank you very much. The besieged units managed to repair a breach. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Alright. Let's build a depot. He's full. Let's bring him back. These two are empty. Let's take them out. We'll move them to there. And in that way, we'll keep him supplied as he is besieging Castle. I really want that size 4 depot. Oh. Let's see. Still only 4 units I could buy for pikemen. Let's save. Let's take a look at these guys down here. See if they're still okay. He's okay. He seems to be okay. He seems to be pretty okay, so good enough. Let's execute the turn. Looks like I started this episode about 36 minutes ago. So we'll keep on going for a little more. Says he's completely unsupplied. I find that hard to believe because there's 8 supply there. So we'll build one more level of depot here, and then I don't know. I really want this city. Their units are the power of their units is going down pretty drastically. They're only at 268. I think it started out at like 300 and something, or 400 and something. So I want to do that again. I'm gonna throw expert gunner and landmine on it again. Want to do this again. Let's see what we can't do there. Oh, where are those Croatians? Crap. I really completely and utterly forgot them, didn't I? I don't know what I was thinking there. They're completely... Wow. They're down bad. That's not too good. Replacements look okay. Let's go ahead and save it. Execute another turn. We made a breach in castle. The peasants support our cause. Troops to Poland. The Emperor sends troops to help the Polish in their war against the Swedes. Some regiments are removed and sent to Danzig. Once that war ends, the troops will return. I think that's the deluge, when the Swedes tried to overrun Poland for whatever reason. I don't know the reason, but they call it the deluge in Poland. There is a breach. It's right there. I guess we have to have two breaches. Yeah, the deluge is right. You know, I forget when John Sobieski is born. I think he's born right around 1630 something though. Wait a minute. In 1683 he was 50, so he would have been born in 1633, I think. I know he was in his 50s at the time of the siege of Vienna, so I think he might have been 51. So he might have been born in 1632. So it's getting there. His dad and his mom are about to make some babies, or at least one. He's still unsupplied, it says, in this region. Oh my God. You see what they did, didn't you? They took Wallenstein's complete detachment because he was in Halberstadt. They took his complete detachment and took him off. Oh, and they took off this guy too, the guy in Frankfurt. Holy crap. Well, at least that guy's still there. At least he's still there. Look at these guys. Oh, that's my guys. Whoops. Yeah, they took away a lot of my troops. Not just a little, a lot. I didn't think they'd take away that many. Excuse me. They took away... Oh, wait a minute. Okay. They took away a lot of troops. It's a little unfair. Alright. That's F5, F6. Well, at least he's not unsupplied anymore, as far as I know. He just disappeared after he built some depots. So let's go ahead and execute a turn. Nothing happened. Nothing happened there either. Oh! They surrendered to us in Castle. I'm loving it. I'm definitely loving it. We gained 43 victory points and 1 national morale. Croatian dragoons. Upkeep costs 4 money. You gain control of castle and their depot. Nicely done. So... I don't really want to put a power of 137 in there. Let's leave him. So he's still over 1,700 power. Look at that. We're ready to start moving up. How long would it take? Okay. Yeah. Of course, there's not much supply up there. What's his supply? You know what? I'm going to leave him here for now. We'll leave him here for now. We're going to rest him. We're going to do all of this next episode. I'm going to end this episode here because I'm going to end it on a high note. We just took Castle, which was a major focal point. Well, actually, it wasn't that major, was it? But look at their combat power. It's all the way down to 28% of what I have. My victory points total is 6,300. Theirs is 1,700. Their morale is 74. My morale is 118. We're getting 65 victory points a turn. They're getting 11 a turn. They've lost 38,000 men. We've lost 20,000 men. Things are going all right. So that's usually when things go to shit. I mean, seriously, that's right about the time you think everything's going right. Something just completely blows that out of the water. Anyway, this is the end of this episode. Thank you very much for watching. I believe this is episode 13. If it's not, it's episode 12. But either way, I do appreciate you watching, and I will see you next time. Thanks a lot.